Now the topic before us is what is quarantine technique which is used by antivirus software. When antivirus software detects a suspicious or infected file, but is not entirely sure it is malicious, then antivirus software often moves the file to a secure, encrypted, and restricted area of the system called quarantine. That is, file is not deleted. Here, the file detected by antivirus software is only suspicious or infected, but it is not certain that it is truly malicious. So here the file is separated in some other location within the system itself, which is the restricted area or isolated area. And this technique is known as quarantine technique. Now what happens to the file which has been quarantined? The quarantined file remains on the system, but cannot execute or run, execute or interact with other files. Effectively neutralizing the threat, because here it is only suspicious file. That file is suspicious. We are not certain that whether it is malicious or not. It may be possible that the file may be malicious if this quarantine file is allowed to interact with other files on the system, or if the quarantine file is allowed to run on the system, then it may be possible that in case it is malicious, it may disrupt the functioning of the system or destroy the data or spread infection in the system. So quarantine file now remains on the system. It is not in a position to interact with other files or execute or run on the system. So this quarantine technique allows the user to review the file later and then decide whether to delete it or restore it. Now question arises, why to restore when the file is suspicious? It may be possible that sometimes the antivirus may flag a safe file as malicious, which is known as false positive. Sometimes antivirus software may wrongly flag a good file as malicious file. So this quarantine technique allows the user to restore that file without risking the infection to the system, because if the file is truly malicious, then it may cause harm to the system. But if the file is not malicious, then quarantine technique allows the user to restore that file for use it again. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.